Hi everyone, today we are going to do logarithm. The basic logarithm we are going to do for 11th, 12th and JEE. Now we are going to see the basic formulas. So, the first formula is log A to the base B is equal to x. Then B raised to x is equal to A. Now the second formula, which is A raised to log B base to the A. A raised to log B base to the A is equal to B. Now this and this much part shall be same. The letter or alphabet, the both shall be the same. Letter, alphabet or number, whatever it is, it shall be same. Now the third one, which is log x multiplied by y, or you can also write your xy. So the answer for this is log x plus log y. Okay? Now the fourth one, which is log x upon y is equal to log x minus log y. Now the fifth one, log b raised to n base to a is equal to n log b base to the a. Now the sixth one is log b base to the a is equal to log b upon log a. Now the seventh one, which is log b raised to y base to a raised to x is equal to y upon x. This will go in the bracket. Log b base to a will be the remaining. Log x raised to y. So this will become y log x. And the ninth one, which is log 1 is equal to 0 or 0 is equal to log 1. So These 9 are the basic formulas of logarithm. This is the 2 steps which is most important in logarithm. The first step is when base is 10. When the base is 10, then it is called a common logarithm function. The second step is when base is e. When the base is e, then it is called natural logarithm function. Most of the problems are based on the first step, which is base is 10. When the base is 10, then it is called a common logarithm function. This is our next problem. So this is based on rule 1. Now note the formula which we are going to use for this question. So the formula is log m to the base n is equal to p. Then n raised to p is equal to n. This is the formula. Now we are going to compare. So m is equal to a. N is equal to 3. P is equal to 4. Now, as this we have converted into this, we have to convert this in this similar type. So, we are going to solve in the simple form, which is a, which is n raised to p is equal to m. So, n value is 3, p value is 4 and the value of m is a. Now we will write this in a proper form. A is equal to 3 raised to 4. So when we are going to do 3 raised to 4, we are going to get A is equal to 81. The final answer for this question. So this is our second question. An important question. So as I discussed in the form, here we have to find the value of x. So as I discussed in the formulas, that note this down. I discussed in the formula that log 1 is equal to 0 or 0 is equal to log 1. Now here for cancellation we are going to write log 1 base to 3 is equal to 0. Now there is no importance of base, it's importance of log 1, but we have to write log 1 base to 3 is equal to 0. For cancellation we can need this. So this we are going to write as log in the bracket again log, here log x base to 2 base to 4 and base to 3 is equal to log 1. This 3 we have to write here for the cancellation. So it will become log 1 base to 3. Now this log base to the 3 and this log base to the 3 will be cancelled. This much part will be remaining this side. We are going to write log in the bracket log x base to 2 and base to 4 is equal to the remaining this 1. Now what we are going to do is we are going to apply our formula. Note the formula. The formula is log m base to the n is equal to p. Then n raised to p is equal to m. Now we are going to compare this. So m value will be this much part, which is log x base to 2, then n value will be 4, and then the last one is p value will be 1. Now we are going to write this into the simple form. N raised to p is equal to m. N value is 4, p value is 1 is equal to m value is log x base to 2. We'll write this into the proper form. So log x base to 2 is equal to 4. We are not going to write raised to 1, it has no importance. Now this we will just write it again, that confusion doesn't become. So it is log x base to 2 is equal to 4. Log x base to 2 is equal to 4. Now here we are going to use one more formula. So note down the formula which we are going to use here. The formula is log a to the base b is equal to, we are going to equal to c. Then b raised to c is equal to a. Again we are going to compare here. A value will be x. Then b value will be 2. C value will be 4. Now as we have converted into this form, this we will convert into like this similar form. So in the simple way we are going to solve. B raised to c is equal to a. Now the value of b is 2 here. Now the value of C is 4 is equal to A. Now we are going to write it into the simple form. Now when we are going to solve this, we are going to get A is equal to 16. So the value of A is 16. This is our next question. Here we have to find the value of x. So if we see the question is log x is equal to 2. Now here the base is not given to us. So here we are going to apply the common logarithm function, which means we are going to take the value 10, the base value 10. So here note down using common logarithm function. Which means we are going to take the base as 10. So our first step, log x to the base 10 is equal to 2. Now this is the right question. Now here we are going to use the formula. So note down the formula is log m base to n is equal to p, then n raised to p is equal to m. Now we are going to compare. M value will be x. So m is equal to x. N value will be 10. So n is equal to 10. P value will be 2. So P is equal to 2. Now we are going to write this into the simple form. So as we convert this into this, we will convert this into this similar form. So n raised to p is equal to m. N value is equal to 10. So 10 raised to p. So p value is 2. So raised to 2 is equal to m value is x. So here we are going to write x. Now we will write this into the proper form. X is equal to 10 raised to 2. Now x is equal to 10 raised to 2, which means x is equal to 100. The final answer for this question. Note down the formula which we are going to use. The formula we are going to use is log m base to n is equal to p. Then n raised to p is equal to m. Now we are going to compare. So the value of m is 64. So m is equal to 64. Then the value of n is 8. So the n is equal to 8. The value of p is x. So p is equal to x. Now we are going to solve this into the simple form. So n raised to p is equal to m. Substitute the values. So n value is 8. So 8. Then the p value is x. So the x is equal to m value is 64. So here we are going to write 64. So here what we have to do is we have to make this base same. We have to make the base same. Now let this 8 be as it is. 8 raised to x is equal to, now 64 we are going to write as 8 raised to 2. Now the base are same. Now I will tell you why we have made the base same. For the easy calculation we have made the base same. So that the 8 and this 8 will be cancelled. Remaining will be x is equal to 2. So the value of x is 2. This is our fifth problem. Now here we have to find the value of x. We are going to find the value of x. So note down the formula which we are going to use. The formula is log m base to n is equal to p. Then n raised to p is equal to m. Here we are going to substitute the values. M value will be, m value is 1 upon 81. So m is equal to 1 upon 81. Now n value is 3. So n is equal to 3. After that p value is x. So p is equal to x. Now we are going to solve in the simple form. As this we have converted into this we are going to convert into like this similar form. So we are going to write as n raised to p is equal to m. Now here we are going to substitute. So n value is 3. So 3. P value is x. So x is equal to m value we have got 1 upon 81. Now here what you have to do is you have to make this and this base same. So 3 raised to x is equal to 1 upon 3 raised to 4. When we are going to do 3 raised to 4, we will get 81 only. Note it, what I am noting down here, what I am writing. By using indices property, a raised to x is equal to 1 upon a raised to minus x. Now we are going to do the reciprocal of this, which is 1 upon a raised to x is equal to a raised to minus x. We can also write like this by using indices property. Now this we are going to apply for this part. So this will become 3x, 3 raised to x is equal to 3 raised to minus 4. Now this, the bases become the same, the base is same, that's why we will cancel it. So here x is equal to minus 4. The final answer for this question. This is our sixth problem. Now here note down the formula which I am telling. Log m base to n is equal to p. Then n raised to p is equal to m. Now we are going to compare. So m is equal to 0.0001. N is equal to b. And p is equal to minus 4. Now here we are going to solve in a simple form. N raised to p is equal to n. N value I have got b. So b, p value minus 4. So b raised to minus 4 is equal to m value 0.0001. As this is like this, we are going to remove the decimal point. Here, this decimal point we will remove. So b raised to minus 4 is equal to 1 upon 10,000. Note down, by using indices property, 2x is equal to 1 upon a raised to minus x. A raised to minus x is equal to 1 a raised to x. So here 1 upon b raised to 4, and this will be as it is. 1 upon 10,000 will be cross multiplied. So it will become b raised to 4 is equal to 10,000. Therefore, b equal to 10,000. This 4 we are going to forward here. So it will become 1 upon 4. Okay. So the b is equal to, this will become 10. The final answer for this question. This is our seventh problem. Now here we are going to use one formula. Note down the formula which I am going to use. Log m base to n is equal to p. Then n raised to p is equal to m. We are going to compare the values. So, m value is 1 upon 256. So, m is equal to 1 upon 256. N is equal to 2 root 2. P is equal to x. Now we will do in a simple form. N raised to p is equal to m. N value is it is 2 root 2. P value it is x. M value it is 1 upon 256. Now here this 2 we can write it as 2 raised to 1. And when on any number root is there, square root is there, we have to write 2 raised to 1 upon 2. So multiplied by, your multiplication sign is there but not given, 2 raised to 1 upon 2. In the bracket, raised to x is equal to 1 upon 256. By using indices property. The property is a raised to m multiplied by a raised to n is equal to, it will become a raised to m plus n. Okay. Now same this property we are going to put in this form. This 2 will become 1. So we will write only 1 time 2. 1 plus 1 upon 2. When we are going to do this, we are going to get 3 upon 2. And this raised to x will be as it is equal to 1 upon 256. Note, by using indices property, a raised to m raised to n is equal to a raised to m into n, means this which is given. So this 2 will be multiplied. So 2 raised to 3 upon 2 x is equal to 1 upon. Now we have to make the base as 2. So we can write it as 2 raised to 8. Now 2 raised to 3 upon 2 x is equal to, this will come in the numerator. So it will become 2 raised to minus 8. Now this 2 will be cancelled because the base is same. Remaining will be 3 upon 2 x is equal to, x will be as it is. Now this 3 upon 2 will be forwarded here. So minus 8 multiplied by, this will become reciprocal. So when it will become 2 upon 3. Now upper multiplication and down multiplication. Minus 8 multiplied by 2. So minus x is equal to minus 16 upon 1 multiplied by 3. We will get 3 only. The final answer for this question. So this is our next question. Formula which I am writing, the formula is log m base to n is equal to p. Then n raised to p is equal to m. Going to compare. So m is equal to cube root 2. N is equal to b. P is equal to 1 upon 15. These are the values. Now we will solve in a simple form. So n raised to p is equal to n. The value of n is b. The value of p is 1 upon 15 is equal to m value is cube root 2. This will be as it is equal to this we can write as 2 raised to 1 upon 3. Like this we can write this. 3 raised to 1 upon 15 is equal to raised to 1 upon 3 now the small bracket. Now this we are going to write it here because of the cancellation. So 1 upon 50. And this here we are going to multiply by the reciprocal of 15, which is, that's why we are going to multiply by 15. So raised to 1 upon 15 is equal to the big bracket, the small bracket. Now here this 2 will be as it is and this will be multiplied like this. So this 15, this 3. So it will become 15 upon 3. And this 1 upon 50 will be as it is. Now this 1 upon 15 and this 1 upon 15 will be cancelled from the both the sides. So b is equal to 2 raised to 15 upon 3. We will just copy this. Now we can cancel this. So 1 and the 5. So b is equal to 2 raised to 5. When we are going to do this, we are going to get 2 raised to 5 means 32. So the final answer is 32. This is our next problem. And this I have done before some time. So note down the formula which I am telling to you. The formula is, note down that log 1 is equal to 0. But here the base is 2. So we can also write it as log 1 base to 2 is equal to 0. Log the big bracket log the small bracket log x is equal to log 1 to the base 2. In this side, log x to the base 3 and log in the small bracket log 3 base to 5. Then log in the big bracket base to 2. Now here this log 2 and this log 2 will be cancelled. The remaining will be log in the bracket log x, the small bracket, the big bracket is equal to 1. Formula. Note down the formula which I am writing. Formula is log m to the base n is equal to p. Then n raised to p is equal to m. Now we are going to compare. Now we are going to do comparing. So here m is equal to this much part. So m is equal to log x to the base 3. Then n is equal to 5 and p is equal to 1. Now we are going to simply solve. So n raised to p is equal to m. N value we have got 5, so we will write 5. P value 1, so 1, and m value log x base to 3. Now we are going to write it in the proper form. So log x base to 3 is equal to 5. No need of 1, it has no importance. Okay? Note again, I am going to use a formula here. The formula is log m to the base n is equal to p. Then n raised to p is equal to m. M is equal to x. M is equal to x. N is equal to 3 and P is equal to. Now we are going to solve. So we are going to write n raised to p is equal to m. So n value here we have got 3. So 3. P value we have got 5. So 5 is equal to m value we have got x. So x. This we are going to write into the simple form. So x is equal to 3 raised to 5. When we are going to solve this, we are going to get x is equal to 243. The final answer for this question. This is our next question. Now here, note down the formula which I am going to give you. The formula is log m base to n is equal to p. Then n raised to p is equal to m. Now we will compare. So m is equal to root 3. N is equal to a and p is equal to 1 upon 6. We will do it in the simple form. N raised to p is equal to m. N value is a, p value is 1 upon 6 is equal to m value is root 3. So a raised to 1 upon 6 is equal to, this we are going to write as 3 raised to 1 upon 2. So a 1 upon 6 is equal to 3 raised to 1 upon 2. And now this will become 1 upon 6. We are going to carry for other cancellation. So a 1 upon 6 is equal to 3 raised to 1 upon 2. Now we are going to do the reciprocal of this and we are going to multiply here. So multiply by 6 when we are going to do the reciprocal of this much part. The big bracket and 1 upon 6 as it is. 1 upon 6 will be cancelled. Here a is equal to 3 raised to 1 upon 2 multiply by 6. So a is equal to, now when we are going to multiply this, it will become 6 upon 2. Then this can be cancelled 1 and the upper part will become 3. So 3 upon 1. A is equal to 3 raised to 3. So when we are going to solve this much part, we are going to get 27. The final answer for this question. Do subscribe to our channel. Don't forget to like and share. Thank you for watching.